Welcome back to Is Your Health in Jeopardy, the show where we explore the dangers, the perils, and the worries of unregulated pregnancy centers. Today we are joined by a brand new panel of fantastic contestants from across Canada. We're going to start by introducing our contestants. Ginger, tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Ginger, and I'm from Spasm, BC.
Fantastic. And Ginger, what do you do when you're not here as amazing contestant on our fantastic weekly show?
Oh, I used to be a dental hygienist, and I love armadillos. I volunteer for an armadillo recovery center.
Nothing like a 9-banded or 7-banded armadillo to make the day a better place in Spasm. Now, Joycie, tell us a bit more about yourself as well.
I'm from Horsefly, and I'm a former child and teenager, and today I'm a happy-go-lucky person, and I'm here because I love learning new stuff, and I'm wearing my lucky penny, so I hope I'm going to win today.
Well, let's hope you have luck on your side. We're looking forward to a fantastic day. Now, Angie, tell us a bit more about yourself.
I'd prefer to keep that private, thank you.
Okay, well, we're glad to have you on the show all the same, Angie Lemon. We tell you, it was a long amount of negotiations with that agent of yours, but... Sorry, I'm told I'm not supposed to talk about that either. Welcome to the show, my friend. Now, friends, you all know the rules, but let's look at the screen for today's fantastic answers. And it is your health in Jeopardy! Once again, thank you to our studio audience and our sponsor, the Abortion Rights Coalition of Canada, for flying me all the way in from Spall Machine. So here we go, friends. We have our first answer is to you, Ginger. I know it's always hard breaking the ice here, but we thought we'd start with you. Give us a category, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Disinfo. I would like to have Deception Alley for 1,000.
Here we go. Deception Alley for 1,000. This agency claims to provide accurate medical information.
Is it the Mayo Clinic?
Unfortunately, that's not correct. Now, Joycie, I saw your hand as well. Joycie!
HealthNet BC.
Oh, unfortunately, HealthNet BC is not the answer. Angie, do you want to throw in on this one?
Would it be a pregnancy care center?
That's correct! Pregnancy care centers claim to provide accurate medical information, but their websites and the information they share is fraught with misinformation, disinformation, and outright lies. Well, Angie, it looks like you got the category, so let's go to the next one. It's to you.
I'll take fine print for 2,000.
We're into the fine print for 2,000, and here we go. This organization has charitable tax status.
Ding, 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 ding.
Angie. Oh, sorry, just under the buzzer there, Joycie, but let's see if Angie can pull it on home.
That would be the Red Cross.
Ooh, unfortunately, despite the fact that they do charitable work, that is not the answer we're looking for. Joycie, do you want to try and get the $2,000 question?
I know it's the Humane Society.
The Humane Society does a lot of work and does have charitable status, but it's not what we're looking for. Ginger for the steal.
Would that be an unregulated pregnancy center?
Unfortunately, you are correct. Despite the fact that they spread misinformation, disinformation, and prey on people in vulnerable situations, over 90% of unregulated pregnancy care centers in Canada have charitable tax status. And thanks again to our sponsors, and our lead sponsor this year is the Abortion Rights Coalition of Canada. That's an amazing organization that spreads accurate and reliable information about reproductive health and rights here in Canada. We're back to the contestants on the big board. So, it looks like it's to you, Ginger.
Well, I would like, trust me, I'm a professional for 500.
Believe me, I've said that a lot in my professional life as well. I'm a professional for $500. They claim they can reverse an abortion. Oh, I see Angie buzzing in. Angie, take it away.
Drunken bro at a frat party?
Oh, nice try. I've heard that line too, but unfortunately, that's not what we're looking for. Does anyone else got the answer? Oh, Ginger, I see you jumping right in there. Go for it.
Well, that's got to be a veterinarian clinic.
Unfortunately, that's not the answer we're looking for. Do we have any other last chance? Joycie, your last one. Go for it.
I think it's one of those fake clinics.
Correct. Fake clinics, or crisis pregnancy centers, also known as unregulated pregnancy centers, are known to claim that they can reverse an abortion, but we all know that that is an outright deceptive lie. We were at you, Joycie, so the question is to you.
Dr. Disinfo, I'll take free stuff for 2,000. I love lots of free stuff.
Who wouldn't love free stuff? Let's see what the answer is. They offer free peer advice.
Chat GPT.
Nice try, Joycie. Unfortunately, it's not the answer we're looking for. I see Ginger chiming in here as well.
Oh, Well, is that a women's shelter, Dr. Disinfo?
You might think that, but unfortunately, it's not the answer we're looking for either. And it's your chance to steal.
I think it's a crisis pregnancy center.
Unfortunately, that's true. They claim to offer good advice, but in fact, it's pure advice from unregulated, untrained people. And that's why we call them unregulated pregnancy centers. All right, we're back to the big screen here, and I believe it's to you, Angie.
I will take image scrimmage for 1,000.
Breaking into image scrimmage for 1,000. A place to find pictures of people holding pregnancy tests. Oh, I see you're jumping on Angie. Go ahead.
Pregnancy announcement on YouTube.
We've all seen the videos. Some of them are corny, some of them start fires. But unfortunately, that's not the answer we're looking for. Joycie, I saw you chime in there. What's your answer?
I think it's a party organizer website.
Sometimes people do plan parties. That's not the answer we're looking for either, but nice try. Ginger, can you steal the answer?
I think it must be a crisis pregnancy center.
That's true. I think the largest purchaser of stock photos of people holding pregnancy tests is very likely unregulated pregnancy centers. Their websites are full of these images. And we're back to you, Ginger. Which question would you like?
Well, let's see, Dr. Disinfo. I think I will take Trust Me, I'm a Professional, because I used to be, at 2,000, please.
Oh, we're going with the 2,000 category. Here we are, friends. Their website has many buttons urging you to book an appointment today. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, we've got Angie. Angie, go for it.
A local massage clinic.
Unfortunately, that is not the answer we were looking for. Anyone else want to chime in? This is a head scratcher. Oh, here we go. Joycie, yes.
It's a new doctor in town looking for patients.
We'd all love to have new doctors in town. True, but unfortunately, it's not the answer we were looking for. Ginger, it's back to you.
It kind of sounds like an unregulated pregnancy center.
That's true. The most we've clocked in is at least 9 buttons that say book an appointment today on a single website. And friends, that's because they want to get you in the door so they can lie to your face rather than spreading easily verifiable and incontestable information on their websites. We're back to the board. Ginger, it's back to you.
Well, let's see. I would like image scrimmage for 2,000.
We're back in image scrimmage for 2,000. Mopping up the bottom of the board here. Their website has pictures of medical professionals in white coats. Ginger.
Well, I'm thinking that must be a medical supply store.
You would think so. White coats are in high demand, but that's not the answer we're looking for. I'm very sorry. Angie, it's to you.
I think that must be the College of Physicians.
A very reasonable answer, but unfortunately that's not the answer either. Joycie, can you steal the question? Yes, here we go.
Possibly a crisis pregnancy center?
Surprisingly and unfortunately it is. They often moonlight as medical professionals to trick people in vulnerable situations into not choosing an abortion, and they attempt to deceive people by wearing lab coats. Who would imagine wearing a goofy jacket could be used to manipulate people in such a absolutely obvious way? It's back to you, Joycie. Fantastic.
Dr. Disinfo, I will go for the fine print for $500.
We're diving into the fine print for $500, friends. And the question is, their website has fine print saying they do not refer for abortion or contraception. Joycie, to you.
Place that, looks after animals, the local petting zoo.
The local petting zoo, unfortunately, would be an interesting answer, but unfortunately, that is not the fine print on our local petting zoo website. Ginger, it's to you.
It's got to be my chiropractor's office.
I hope so, but unfortunately, it is not your chiropractor's office. Angie, can you steal the question? Please, go ahead.
Unregulated pregnancy center?
That's right. Half of unregulated pregnancy centers have disclaimers on their websites, but they're very often misleading, and often that fine print is very fine indeed. Well, we are back to you, Angie. Back to the big screen.
I will take Deception Alley for 2,000.
We're taking a walk down Deception Alley, friends. And when we walk down Deception Alley, this place is full of propaganda and lies. Angie, right back to you.
My uncle's Facebook page.
I haven't seen it, but I believe you, and I'm sure it's full of bots. Unfortunately, it's not the answer we're looking for. Can someone else steal the question? Joycie, go ahead.
It's a Trump press conference.
I've seen those too, but unfortunately, that's not the answer we're looking for. Ginger, can you steal the question?
Well, that's got to be a fake clinic, Dr. Disinfo.
A fake clinic, also known as a crisis pregnancy center. They self-identify as pregnancy care centers, but we all know them as unregulated pregnancy centers. And friends, indeed, their websites are places full of lies and propaganda. It's back to you, Ginger, to the big board.
Well, let's see. I think I'll take the fine print for 1,000, please.
This is the final category in the fine print. This place has a disclaimer saying, we are a Christian charity.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Joycie, go ahead.
It's the Salvation Army.
Well, the Salvation Army is a Christian charity. They don't need a disclaimer on their website, so nice try, Joycie. Do we have another contestant? Ginger, jump in here, please.
Well, it's got to be the local food bank.
There are many food banks that are run by religious organizations, but they also don't have disclaimers on their websites. Angie, your last chance here to steal the question.
Is it a pregnancy care center?
Surprisingly, yes, many unregulated pregnancy care centers do not disclose that they are religiously motivated, and in fact will hide that information in the finest of fine print, if at all. And in fact, these motivations are why they manipulate people and spread misinformation and disinformation to try to dissuade people from choosing an abortion or at least making an informed choice. And we're going to throw back to ads, so please stand with us as we hear from our sponsors. Join us again next week on Is Your Health in Jeopardy, when we'll be asking your uncle's Facebook commenters whether they think people deserve reproductive rights. And welcome back to Is Your Health in Jeopardy, the game show where we explore the lies, misinformation, disinformation, and unregulated deceptions of unregulated pregnancy care centers, also known as crisis pregnancy centers, fake clinics, and anti-choice pregnancy centers. So we're back to Angie here for the big board. We're getting down to it here, friends. There will be a winner here tonight, but unfortunately, when we have over 150 crisis pregnancy centers in our country, no one is a winner. So Angie, it's to you.
Trust me, I'm a professional for 1,000.
We've all been there. And friends, this agency offers ultrasounds.
Oh,
Angie, right back to you.
a hospital.
You would think that would be the correct answer, but that's not the one we're looking for. Ginger.
I would say maybe a photography studio.
We're talking ultrasounds, not ultraviolet photography, but I very much appreciate the energy you're bringing today, Ginger. Now, Joycie, can you steal the question?
Well, maybe. Is it a fake clinic?
That's right, Joycie. There are at least 6 unregulated pregnancy centers in Canada that offer unregulated ultrasounds. These are recreational ultrasounds, and Sonography Canada says that they should not be permitted. This is a deeply problematic practice that is used to manipulate people emotionally in order to dissuade them from having an abortion. This is motivated counseling, the exact type of motivated counseling that unregulated pregnancy centers regularly engage in. And we're back to the big board here, and I believe it's to you, Joycie.
Thanks, Dr. Disinfo. I want some more free stuff for $1,000.
Who wouldn't want more free stuff? Well, here we go. What? Free stuff for $1,000. They offer free food, diapers, and other baby supplies.
Oh, well, that's obviously the local food bank.
Oh, Joycie, unfortunately, it's not the answer we're looking for, and I saw Ginger chiming in just under the wire. Ginger.
Oh, well, that's got to be a women's shelter.
That's a very reasonable answer, but unfortunately not the one we're looking for. Angie, going to you for the steal.
An anti-choice pregnancy center?
That's right. Unregulated pregnancy centers offer free food, diapers, and other baby supplies as a means of manipulating people to convince them to keep their baby when they maybe can't afford one, but those supplies dry up very quickly. We're back to the big board here, and we're going to you, Angie.
I'll take Deception Alley for 500.
Our final walk down Deception Alley, friends and contestants. This place is next door to an abortion clinic. Angie, to you.
Tim Hortons.
There's a lot of them out there. Unfortunately, it's not the answer we're looking for. Nice try, though. Now I'm feeling like getting a double-double.
Ding, ding, ding.
Joycie!
I think it's one of those places that helps pregnant women, the doula practice.
Ooh, a doula collective or practice. A great answer, but unfortunately, it's not the one we're looking for. Ginger, do you have what it takes to steal the question?
I'm thinking certainly couldn't be an unregulated pregnancy center, could it?
That's correct! These organizations manipulate people by moonlighting as real clinics. They'll often set up right next to a real abortion clinic in order to manipulate people who accidentally walk in the wrong door. We've even found unregulated pregnancy centers that have similar logos, names, and acronyms to actual real clinics. This is another example of disinformation and misinformation and deception that these organizations perpetrate on our society. Ginger, we're back to you on the big board.
Well, I guess I will take image scrimmage for 500, please.
The last of the image scrimmages. Here we are. Their homepage has pictures of sad-looking women on it. Going to you, Angie.
A funeral home.
Good answer. And I was going to say, it's certainly not that Instagram page of yours. Oh, sorry, your agent said not to mention that. Anyone else got a question here? Ginger.
Well, would that be a local psychologist or counselor?
A very reasonable answer, but unfortunately, it's not the one that's on my card. Joycie, going to you for the steal.
I'm gonna guess crisis pregnancy center.
That is correct. Never will you see more boring stock photos of sad-looking women than on a crisis pregnancy center or unregulated pregnancy center website. We're back to the big board for our final question before we tally up the scores, friends. Let's go to you, Joycie. The final category is free stuff for 500. And here we are.
I get all the free stuff.
You definitely get free stuff. There are goodie bags in the green room. Now, a place where you can get free pregnancy tests. Going to you, Joycie.
It's the local sexual health center, Planned Parenthood.
A lot of local sexual health centers do a free pregnancy test, but that's not the answer. It's on my card. Ginger, I saw you try to buzz in. Ginger, going to you.
I was thinking it's got to be that bin in my local pharmacy.
Unfortunately, that's not the answer we have, but I do hear that the Spasm pharmacy is well supplied. Angie, going to you for the steal.
This can't be right, but an unregulated pregnancy center?
Also known as crisis pregnancy centers and fake clinics, that is a correct answer. They often give out free pregnancy tests as a way of manipulating people and getting them in the door so they can spread their misinformation to them directly to their face. And our final question, friends, is what place gives accurate information about reproductive rights and health?
Ding, 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 ding.
Joycie!
It's one of those fake clinics.
Oh, unfortunately, that's not the answer. Ginger!
Well, it's got to be an unregulated pregnancy center.
Oh, unfortunately, that's not a lesson we picked up today. Angie, going to you for the steal. This could be for all the marbles.
A pregnancy care center.
Unfortunately, that's not the answer. The correct answer is the Abortion Rights Coalition of Canada. And friends, this amazing organization has been fighting for reproductive justice across Canada for decades, and you can help support their work by donating 500, 1,000, 2,000, or any other category of donation that you would like to help their very important work. Friends, that's all the time we have today. Let's tally up the score to see who our winner is. Now, Joycie, you came in at $3,000. Those lucky earrings didn't quite do the trick, but we very much appreciate the effort. Angie, you came in with $5,000, which is not that bad, but I hear is a drop in the ocean when it comes to your weekly earnings from that recent show you were on. And, of course, we've got at the top of the leaderboard, Ginger at $7,500. Let's give them a round of applause, friends. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Is Your Health in Jeopardy? Thank you, contestants. We'll be writing a large check to Ginger Sparks very soon. But remember, no one's a winner when we spread misinformation through unregulated pregnancy centers in Canada.